I was just saying, it can't get more my summer/winter car than after 160 hours of working on the car to try and figure out how to get it to start. We finally get the engine to roar into life. And then after that 150 hours of progress, I walk into the kitchen, celebrate with 2 beers, and undo 160 hours of sobering. The car started, I celebrated with a beer, and relapsed. Now the problem is back in full force. I'm so fucking annoyed. But I didn't die, Dougie, that's true. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Just need to get hit and killed by a cousin now, this is true. Azar Dougie Hot Slacks Bear, welcome to the stream, everybody. Oh, so happy and then so... But at least we can work on the car now. We've got to take it as good news. It has to be considered a good day. Like if we're trying to weigh up whether it's good or bad based on those two things. I've only been sober for like 10 days in game, but I've been working on the car for 160 hours of this whole thing. So technically, that 100, like, you know what I mean? It's just business as usual when it comes to problem. 2 beers back to back was enough. It was Bear, yeah. I logged out. I had 2 beers, then logged out and logged back in. And it's fucked, right? Because 6-4 wrote 2 messages. He wrote one message saying, what was it? I can't remember what you said. It was one about at least we're not alcoholic anymore. And then I logged back in, and his next message was about that. ... Fucking hell. They won't even have time for 2 messages. Absolutely fucked. That's what I was doing. Yeah, 6-4, good afternoon. I just opened the to-do list, and 6-4 was like, well, you can remove curing the problem off the to-do list. I was like, yeah, you're right. Log back in, and it was back. Today, we're going to get the car started again. The problem I had yesterday is I was running it without a fan belt on. So I may have had a bit of an issue and spewed coolant everywhere and nearly set fire to the garage. But we're not going to do that twice, because that would be daft. So I reckon what we do today, we've got a little bit of race predictions going today as well. For all of you that fancy putting your money where your mouth is, I said money, but just guessing. It all seems to be going down even with the 1 beer and water tactic. That's basically how I lived, Bear. I've been doing nothing but the water and the beer and then a water tactic, and then it just went away. So, I don't know. I'm assuming we can continue doing that, but the problem is it took so bloody long for that to show up. Like, show progress. I don't know whether we've got... Do I have the patience to do that? Yeah. Let's just live with the beer tactic for a while. I don't want to be sat on the floor pissing. Shaggy Dan, welcome to the stream, because one thing we're not around here is daft. True. Super sensible community. Alright, what day is it? It's Saturday. Saturday afternoon. No shops are open. Is the ice racing still going on at this time? It seems that the crowd is still out there, but I can't see anybody on the ice. Can we hear any cars? Because I wouldn't mind getting out there. I think it's done for today, but it'll be back going again tomorrow. Oh, they are lining up, look. I don't know how many races are left. Do you fancy some racing predictions to start the stream off with? Fuck it, let's do it early. Right, has the problem got any better while I've been offline? Offline, Christ. No, it hasn't. I just wasted that beer. Oh, we're just back to pissing a lot again. Well, we'll have our first piss. I wish I could get over there and ask you who you think's going to win this race, but it's going to take me a little while. Also, it would probably benefit us to work out when this stuff finishes. There's like 45 minutes of daylight left, right? So I can't imagine there's going to be many more races than the one that's currently going. I think they're about to start. They're on the start line, look. We'll be qualifying for tomorrow. I want to get out there and get involved. Stupid alcohol. And as you can see, for those that weren't here yesterday, the bottles have returned because I aren't allowed to be happy.
Satana.
Lovely. Right. I guess we'll just get started, shall we? We'll go take this coolant home. Actually, let's go. I'll just have a quick check at the ice track. I should probably sort a problem out. I realise. I'm very tired as well. Just drive home, maybe? Sit and work on the car until the sun goes down? Then we'll come back tomorrow and watch the ice racing. Lights. Then again, it's plugged in and I don't need to worry about doing this. There we go. Blower up, window heater up. Gotta deal with the problem. Oh, look at everybody out there. I really want to get involved in that. And the fact that the car started yesterday is evidence that we might be getting out there soon. Is it still warm in here? I turned the heating down, didn't I? Yeah. It's still like quite warm, but I don't know whether if we get like a really cold day, then it's going to bite me in the anus. Okay. But here's the question: if I had one beer and then water, I'm about to have a second beer and then water because I fucked it up. Is this going to cancel my problem progress? But I think I might know the one thing that was causing me a lot of problems that might be able to help you with your engine. I don't know if you watched the footage back. So, Than, good morning. I'm just nipping out to the racetrack and considering how to fix my problem. Yeah, I think I've diagnosed the issue. Now, it could be the card was broken. It could also be water pump or fuel pump related. But I think I finally cracked it after I was messing about with the carb yesterday. There's a timing issue that I didn't anticipate. So I thought I well might look. Oh shit. I just spilled coffee. And immediately cracked it again. I don't need the radio on, do we? Is it a bit too dark to be watching ice race? Are they... Okay, they're pulling in now, right? That might be them pulling in for the night. I wonder if there's like a time where all the NPCs just disappear. It's currently 5 to 3. Trying to build up the willpower to get ready and leave for a 30-minute drive for a 30-minute meeting. A 30-minute drive for a 30-minute meeting. If only we'd had some kind of international super pandemic that made meetings a lot easier and require a lot less driving. And be a lot less useless. We are demisted. I'll just help it along slightly. Has everyone gone? No, everyone's still stood out there. Still be going. Yeah, I think it's far too dark at this time. 3 o'clock must be the kickoff. What's the word? Cut off, that's the word I was looking for. I'm really low on money. I tell you what, before we leave, let's just see if my old pal, seeing as he's arrived in the street. Hello? Accidental J-turn. Is my friend Sothan in? Well, I think he is. Or at least Augur and Jamie are there. If you hadn't murdered all your local sex workers, yeah, it wouldn't take such a journey. Oh, I'm alcoholic again. Here's the thing. I wonder if Sothan wasn't showing up because I was sober. And he didn't want to encourage me. Gwynblade. Good afternoon. Are you in, Sothan? Of course you are. How are you doing? How's the old... Yeah, you get enjoying that, and I'll be back in a moment. I'm actually out of Keelue. I have to take a trip to the dump and go do a pickup. Look at He's just around there having a good time. Do I need to brew some? Nah, still got some. Okay, the fact there's no noise that means that the lid's been put back on is disconcerting. So he should be ready to give me 160, I think. And then this will make 160 times, and then the second one will make it to 240? 50? No, 350? So then, hello? No, 310? Hello, I've given you 2. Can we... You're not just paying for what I've given you 2. You're not paying for just 1. Okay, it was 300. I think it goes down by 20 per, right? Or at least I don't have to brew some more. Although, for a while, the Keelue jugs were reappearing outside the house. So I thought for a second we didn't have to go to the dump and pick up the empties. But apparently we do. Again. It's a bit too late, isn't it? Alright, I might have killed a bit of time that it would have taken to go and investigate whether the ice racing's still on at this time, but I'm going to go take a trip to the track and just for exploration purposes. Is the pub open on a Saturday evening? Surely. Yeah, I'll go check the track, then I think we'll have a couple of coffees with our old friend. Because I don't fancy going to PSK and buying brand new juice containers, that feels excessive. Sure, there's a couple of 100 marks I don't have. Saving up now for the bodywork repair, which is probably the least important thing to be spending money on. Actually, if Eric and Kitten are still out here working, I'm going to nip there. Because Eric sells coffee for the ice racing, right? Is he there, Eric? Of course he is. Look at that. Cheap coffee. Don't have to go to the pub anymore. No. 2 birds, 1 stone. Trim, do you want a coffee and a sausage? Hello.
Löytyy makkaraa ja lenkkiä, löytyy siasylttyä ja lerssiä, löytyy kyrsää ja murstia, löytyy pötköä ja korvia. Rakkalla lapsella monta nimeä, kaikki ne on yhtä hyviä. Siinä on liho, siinä on jauho, on rasvo ja suolo.
Just a coffee, but actually, I'll have a sausage and well. Stop shouting. It's not a song, so then. Since Eric's got a bit of a musical tone about him. Oh yeah, the windscreen. Ah, that should probably be the #1 priority, you're right. I didn't order a second... I didn't order a second sausage. Eric, look, I'm ordering just a coffee. Don't turn around and give me a new sausage. At least I'm not paying for... These are all free sausages. So, let me get this right. He sells coffee and a sausage for 20 marks, but if I just get a coffee, it comes with a free sausage. That's a bad... Sothan. Not Sothan. Eric. Amazing. I'm going to put these sausages in the car, though. Tomorrow, Augur, tomorrow. Augur, welcome to the stream. No, Trim, you're supposed to call me Doom. I've come here to the ice racing track, but you might notice, Augur, it's a bit dark. So I'm going to go home to my starting vehicle. Pack for marbles and watch the stream tomorrow. Roger that. Yeah, I'll do that, Trim, absolutely. You do get people that at me every time they write something. Even though I read out every single message. No, I'm saying you saying hello Doomhaus Gaming is what I was referring to, Trim. Gosh, you can't even talk to Trim without him getting upset. Trim, hello. I've gone the wrong way. Hang on. Too full of sausages. Yeah, it's almost as bad as people that use the reply feature in Discord to every message. If there's two people talking, they reply to the one above it. You ever seen that? Just started streaming and I'd love if you could raid me after this at Doomhaus Gaming. No, the best ones are when someone's like, oh yeah, I've had a lot of trouble streaming this myself. You can't see him winking at the camera, look, they do. Yeah, tell me you respect the hustle. Hey, that's true, we've not had a bot today. For the last like 10 streams, we've had a bot come in at the start, do the usual buy followers thing. And on the stream analytics at the end, you can see in the first 5 minutes a follow, 1, and then it says about 10 minutes later, -1. As the account gets banned. Like clockwork. I suppose good work Twitch for banning the bastards, right? I just finished streaming this game, I should be live tomorrow. Oh, I'm just tired. I'm streaming shortly as well. Which is fine if you know the person, just for the record. Iced tea with crisps is your snack. Better be prawn cocktail, because if anybody doesn't like prawn cocktail, I don't respect them. Trim's right though, everybody should click his name and give him a follow. He streams every night of the week for 7 hours. Doom, please. I'm trying to talk about myself here. Satan, welcome to the stream. What do you mean it used to be your favourite flavour? Tread carefully. Damn, it's insane how in sync with this. How in sync we are. My stream is exactly where yours ends, from 5 PM through 9 PM Monday through Saturday, and sometimes Sunday we do jackpot. Just followed you, hope to see you in my stream later. Hey, noticed you've not been around much lately when I go live. Follow for follow, love heart. My horizons were expanded to alternatives. Worcester sauce flavour tops them. Do they still sell that? I used to like that purple bag. Walker's Chris, the Worcester sauce ones in purple. Look smashing. My stream starts at 9 PM and ends at 2 PM the next day. It covers the entire gap. You're welcome. We should create some sort of organisation where I don't do anything but get angry at you for not doing things for me. Miss the days of follow for follow, yeah. You know what killed it? Making it harder to see somebody's follower amount, right? It used to be on the bottom of the screen every time, at all times, and people used to think it was some kind of metric for success, didn't they? So follow for follow was big. I've not seen them for a while, so I hope they do. I fancy some of them. You know, I used to like tomato Seabrook, tomato sauce flavoured Seabrook. Just make a clam. Sothan actually asked me something like that before. Is it hailing there as well, Sam? I went out earlier because it looked sunny outside, so I put a jumper on and set off and got absolutely pissed wet through because of a sudden hailstorm. Yeah, go pick everybody's children up on the way home if you can see. Oh, nothing, Sothan, it's fine. I bet I could. Boastful. I just forget this thing's got 5 gears. I've had snow as well. It looked delightful out there. I'm assuming it's windy everywhere. One's too much effort. I know I just joined 10 minutes ago, but unfortunately in 15 minutes I go live, so I'm going to have to dip out. Really sorry, streamer. Doom. I like the sorbet without a radio. It's a real calm drive. We don't have to listen to Sothan gassing all over it either. That's wide angle. Oh, shit. And we've got stuck in a snowbank. It's not. You could auger, but it's not got a radio, so no. Can't even have a toot because this thing doesn't have a horn. Cool. Auntie, welcome to the stream. What good is this car? That's true. That's true. Missing both main functions. What was the other one? Style. Can't call Auntie. And the deadbeats. Oh, Tootin' Radio, yeah. Tootin' Radio was a very formidable force in ancient Egypt. Electric cup. If Sothan hadn't have been in, we wouldn't have had electric or a phone at the house. Whew, Sothan, you've saved us a fortune there by buying that little bit of Keelio. Now I'm currently on 256 marks. I was leaving the house, and you paid 300 marks for some Keelio, and look at my money after paying the bills. I was there. Sorry, Sothan, I know it's rare, but yeah, I was being genuinely grateful there. I can't see. I'm just going to pretend that I'm reversing into space down the road. See it with this fucking thing? Oh yeah. Hang on. Like a glove. Go on then, Doomhaus historians who think you know the references. Why is the word Leica important in the Doomhaus and it's nothing to do with the dog? I have got some sausages on my passenger seat, haven't I? That's why they're out there. So when are you going to start it up, Stubber? It'll get started soon. See, I've lost a sausage. Where's that gone? You know what? Leica 601 from that one song. You two have exposed yourself. Rumbled. That song from Jalopy. Ooh, you people. Rhinestone Cowboy. Okay, we have coolant. I'm going to go put them sausages in the fridge first, but we can finally put the radio on. If the Auger song is on... He's getting a pink name in Discord. If the Auger song is playing right now... Oh, I thought for a second. No. When are we starting that stuff you were talking about in the main subscriber Discord? Trent, not in public. Not among the proles. He always calls out that the adverts are playing, doesn't it? What's he trying to tell us? Good. Imagine how weird I'd have grown up if my older brother actually did behave like that. You know what I mean? type of person I'd be. Do I have any beers for my new alcohol problem? I do. Damn, my fridge is full. Surely some of this is spoiled. Get a brother. Well, it walks, talks, and acts like a brother, but that's about it. Right. That'll fix it.
Yeah.
Auntie, well, sorry, thank you for the 2 months of subs. There you go, no more ads. How about that? That's a solution to your problem. Auntie, I appreciate the sub. Hopefully you get some benefit from it. Hashtag stop donating, people. Stop throwing money at this guy. No, it all goes to pay off my various court fees, so it's fine. Give it to me. True. Everybody go follow Sothen. Then. Oh, to rich people. I thought you said stop donating people for some reason. My speed. Stop donating to rich people. Start donating to Trim. Hopefully no more pimple ads. It's not easy eating and seeing pimples. Hey, here's a thing I've noticed as well. Stubbler's keen research. Do you know when they were advertising nappies, or the American word? Diapers. They used to advertise, and when sanitary products for ladies, they used to advertise, and the fluid was always blue. So it didn't look like anything. It didn't look graphic in any way, right? It wasn't red or brown or yellow. Now they seem to have done away with that, and it has a little cartoon poo with a smiley face on it, and it's brown and everything. Bloody woke nonsense, I tell you. Paula, welcome to the stream. The ads are your small break from this guy. I'm sorry if you lost, Auntie. He gives it all to us. Fuck that hype train. What is it, 30% off subs? Right. So, I'm going to have another go at starting this fucking thing. I could do some coffee, though. I'll be right. I'll get the coffee if I start falling asleep. Now! This is the empty one, right? I'll get rid of this thing. You have to play Subway Surfers Jamrock advert. Hey. Right, I've got the belt on now, and I have coolant. I'm hoping that the radiator doesn't blow up this time. I'm going to try and start it again, but I don't know what the battery's like. Will it start for the second ever time? I don't know how good condition this battery's in. Is the other one? The fucking battery's in. Topless needs to fix this. You have to re-plug in the battery every time. The music's going to go off. Okay, yeah, battery's dead. God and bollocks. Is it true that men nowadays don't get their periods till their late 20s? Hang on, where's my socket? Oh, it's there. I'm still waiting for pubes going, Blade. Stop skipping steps. Let's have the battery out. I think this one's flat. Put this round in the battery graveyard. Men get their periods when they're told that going to the gym doesn't entitle them to the attention or interest of the opposite sex. I'm bettering myself. Right, I'm down to 2 batteries. This one does have some juice in it though, mercifully. And then this one goes here. That one's got some power in it, but not much. Right, don't fall into the pit. Lovely. And then, the rule is not to have the negative. Here we've got electric, as you can tell by the radio going off. Missed the chip. Choke out. Right. Is the back door... Right, it's warm in here. The block should be warm. And apparently all the timings are good. Don't do this to me. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, we can get through this. Screwdriver, I think we just... Because it looks like the AFR's fucked. So what we'll do is... We'll turn the ignition. But I turned 30 this year and I still don't have my man period. Should I be concerned or worse, see a doctor? Never see a doctor, what do they know? So I think I need to scroll down. Maybe up. Not that one. No. So you were going on and on yesterday about how your car turned on. Turns out you were lying. I just don't know consistency. Do I still have the ignition turned? Yeah, let's not drain the battery. I'm going to scroll down about 20 and see if it changes it. Oh no, I had it on for a reason, didn't I? I remember now. I needed it on to test this. Right, let me just try and turn it and see if that's affected the number. Okay. So, I'm going to turn it up. Everybody, if you had Southam's dog snoring on your Wednesday bingo card, tick it off. So this is turning really fucking slowly, but it's not affecting the AF. Why? Have I fucked something? Oh no. Right, I'm going to scroll up and up and up and up and up and up. This is actually the carb thing, isn't it? Yeah, this is the right one. What if I just didn't bolt the carb on properly? That's also possible. No, because it's started since the carb's been attached, right? Why is the AFR fucked? Thought you had a bingo there, but you had Snorlax down. Didn't like that film after Orlando Bloom was killed. Okay, interesting issue. Why is that? Why is the air fuel thing on the carb suddenly not responding? Of course, don't anybody actually answer it for crying out loud. Scuff, welcome to the stream. Just send it, I'm sure it's fine. I just tried, but it wouldn't do it, alas. Right, let's check if I actually bolted the carb on properly. Because I did swap it out for a different one yesterday, right? 1 and 2 are correct. 3 and 4. Are they 8s, I believe? Good night. Salty, welcome to the stream. Didn't someone say yesterday it sounded like something came loose or fell? Oh, that was me, yeah. It did sound like some cable came loose when it started. Or it made the sound as if a cable was being loosened. Or tightened, I should say. But I can't think what. Everything looks to be in place. The starter's still connected. The battery's fine. Ignition coil's good. Right, please tell me the crankshaft pull is still where I wanted it. No. No. Am I going to have to do the fucking timing again?
Jumalauta!
But I don't think it's the timing belt that needs to come off, is it? Need to go to bed soon as well. So that's fine. What was it with trim and poo? It's always poo this, poo that. It's his personality so far. It stinks. It was blue historically. He's sponsored by poo. The Doomhaus bingo cards is the next big thing. I think it would scuff, but for some reason yesterday, when I managed to put all the pieces on it, it just worked. But because the belt wouldn't just slip on it, would it? Maybe it'd start. But I've not done anything. But I don't understand why the carb, like, if I could get it started, because I'm sure the air-fuel ratio, if it's maxed like that, like it's super off the scale, is that rich or lean? Lean. Like, I don't get why I can't... Oh. Okay. Alright. Let me just go get my screwdriver. Turns out I may have over-adjusted. Yeah, maybe its starting was a bug, yeah. Cat's good afternoon. Right, can I actually affect the change now? 0.62. Scrolling up. Dog's barking in his sleep. Unless he doesn't talk about himself all the time. 0.6. God, I should turn the lights on. I'm going to drain this fucking battery, aren't I? Is it rising? Still sat at 0.6. 0.62. I need it at like 14. That covers all the main weather types today. You got another bingo. There we go. Okay, so it's scrolling down. Okay, I might be able to get the AFR sorted. I don't know if it's important, but we'll work it out. And then try ignition. It should be in the 14s now. I mean, that's alright. 15. Right, chokes out. New battery. Fucking turn off.
Vitun mulkku.
Bollocks. Trim's a certified poo member. Okay, I need some calming music to relax to. We're off ice racing tomorrow, so I'm just spending the rest of the last few hours of the evening tinkering. You had men. Some dude did hit the road earlier. That's Jack. But he won't come back no more. No more. No more, no more. Right, I'm concerned about this friggin' thing now. Wait, I don't have the fan on the... Where's the fan for the water pump? Oh shit, that might make a difference. Idiot. Right, let's have this off and we'll try it again. But would that make a difference? I guess the engine would still start without that fan on, right? Would it? Don't know. Sorry, we're just missing key components. It's so hard in this game to actually get into the engine compartment. Even though it's probably easier than it is in real life to do this stuff. Need to get a job as a car diagnostician as a job after. Just need to be competent enough to play this game first. See, this is where I would start worrying about flooding the carb. Turn off! Turn off! Jeez, you have to spam that. It looks like I'm just really bad at turning a key, but you have to spam it. Right, here's my idea. If it is possible to flood the carb, either... It's in real life, you just let it sit for a bit, right, until it drains. Can you? I don't know if you can drain a carburetor or not, but maybe in video game logic we can whip it off. Scrub and welcome to the stream. The car started yesterday, if that's what you're asking. It actually started. The world was overjoyed. Oh, I just turned a screw. I didn't mean to. It's alright, we're just removing pistons. And then there's one on top of the air filter, right? You're not an 8. Auntie, what's the size of this screw? 7? 7 feels right. 7. He knows nothing. The shifter not being screwed in fully was a fundamental element in the starting process. Well, luckily, cats, it's still not screwed in properly because I've got no idea. Right, that's back on. So it was a 7 and I think a 9 for the carb. Maybe there's some system of draining the carb if you remove it and put it back on, which might help. New back on. Sorry for the radio going off. It goes off whenever you turn the ignition on a different vehicle, so the tractor's like, I don't need me anymore. Shutting down. Does anything empty with removing and redoing the carburetor? I might have to redo the air-fuel ratio. No, not lights. Ignition. Turn off your light. Right. Choke's out. It's struggling now, the battery's running low. Just roar into life, please. You did it yesterday and it felt amazing. Maybe the... Does it idle? So it might have been the carb. Henry, welcome to the stream. Gearsick was like, nah, I'm good. I don't know how this works. I've tried every fucking screw, but I can't get it to connect. But it just won't fuck it up. I don't understand. It's not something you need to do by hand, is it? Yes. Yes, it is. Alright, I need to check. Is it actually connected? Okay, no, it's not something you need to do by hand. I was confident then because I couldn't remove it. Time test drive time. Time to money shift it on the first run. Is that in? Okay, you just screw that in by hand, apparently. I mean, I could test drive it if the temperatures stay good. Let's sort the AFR gauge out. Sorry for the frame rate, by the way. For some reason my PC hates this. Is that money shift the biggest setback you've had? Seems like it took you longer to recover than it took you to make a new character and get the car running. No, yeah, no, dying is always way harder, yeah. That money shift incident, I just went and bought a whole new set of engine compartments and just had to do a couple of shit jobs and log jobs to pay for it, but that car was fully upgraded, so it wasn't just a case of bolting it back together from the garage. It cost me, and honestly, it broke the block and 2 pistons. It wasn't that much. Actually, it raises a good point though. I need to test whether this rev limiter works. Oh, it's idling nicely, by the way. I'm just going to open the door. I'm just going to screw the heat in, but I'm worried about asphyxiation because I would assume that Topless would put that in. Does it still idle without the choke out? Okay, if I'm going to adjust the AFR, I need to have the choke out. That's proof I need to lower it. Yeah, luckily I had the same idea, Henry, so... But yeah, I'll work it out, Okay, so I need to scroll up. You may notice, for everybody that might have missed yesterday's stream, that I am now back to being a raging alcoholic again. It's not illegal to choke people, so then. Congrats on your problem. Do you know what I did, Scuff? I got the car running yesterday. I was so happy, I ran around the house. Had a beer to celebrate, and immediately alcoholic again. The problem returned after, 2 beers. Took a minute, started to think the cold engine. Yeah, it could be cold as well. August sent you a bingo card. Oh, you just revealed his whole plan. You can't have a bingo card if Stubbler knows about the bingo. Shit. Azzy, welcome to the stream. I suppose I don't know what's on it, that's true. But I mean, you should have said so, Auntie. Right off the wagon, no fun for you. I know, right? That's the thing. I've spent 160 hours trying to work out, because I'm still on my first life, right? I've spent 160 hours trying to work out how to cure the problem and get the car started. I cured the problem, got the car started, immediately ruined my 160 hours of progress on the fucking problem. Right, now I know this bingo card exists, I'm not going to do anything that I normally would. Double quick say something like... Alright, it idles and tick over. Nope, wrong way. It was a DM, I thought it was self-obvious. Auntie's leaking DMs as well. Right, this feels quite low rev though. I'm not sure it's gonna... Right, sorry, anyway, Sothan mentioned the money shift, which made me think. I put a rev limiter on this. If this thing doesn't have a rev limiter by default, I need to be very careful revving it fully. I hope this thing's set up right. I can't friggin' see it. So what I'm going to do is, We're going to set it to like fucking 5k and then test it. Full beans, pussy fuck. The amount of effort I put to put this fucking engine in. Yeah. Alright, it's installed. Good. Let's have it back up to... I thought that was a flame from the engine then. Let's have it back up to 6. It's worth noting I can't go too far on test drive because it doesn't have a heater. It has a heater, but I've not worked out how to wire the fucking thing up yet. So, let's put the rev counter up to 7k is enough, right? I just don't want it to wreck the pistons. I should really go to bed because we've got ice racing tomorrow. We're going to do full predictions. But I guess it starts quite early, right? Let's have some coffee. Right, now the engine's running. I've not tried to drive it yet, so there is a very real chance that the drive shaft and the differential at the back and the rear axle and all of that's not correct. And if that's true... I'm falling asleep while drinking coffee. I don't know about you, but I can drink coffee and fall straight to sleep and even go to keep. We'll have an energy drink instead. I have 2 energy drinks. So, what's the percentage chance that I reverse straight into the pit? I should probably push it out, shouldn't I? Again, it doesn't have a heater. It's not overflowed yet. The fan's running smooth. Distributor timing seems accidentally alright. But I guess we got Alkarion to tune that, didn't we? And it is running nicely without the crankshaft type. Oh, it's spilling oil everywhere. What the fuck? I've got an oil leak. No! What's happened? Fucking oil filter wasn't plugged in properly. 87%, 70%. Oil pressure's really low. Oh, I didn't have my oil filter screwed in properly. That count as 1 for anti. What, somebody saying 69? Is that on the bingo card? Or stubbornly refusing to read it when they do. Right then, the big test. All I have to do is avoid the pit. Okay, I've not done a wheel alignment, have I? I've just realised. It didn't fall in the pit, right? Not only did it not fall in the pit, I do need to do a wheel alignment, but it drives. It bounces a lot, so there's maybe something suspension-wise. Oh, I wonder if it's in a position now where I can drive into Alkarions. The windscreen fixed. I need to do a lot more wiring and stuff with it though. Alright, something's wrong with the suspension. It seems to be bouncing for some reason. But other than that, I am impressed. I have a working car. Ooh. Do you know what? It's 50 times more annoying to have to get the parts from the magazine. But damn is it satisfying. I'm just stand inside for a minute while it warms up. I'm so happy. What should we get from the magazine to start with? Aerials for the radio. Yes, yes, that's what we need to order. Right, when I go into town tomorrow to go to the ice racing. Look at the state of the body. For the record, everybody, the bodywork is purely like this just from it flipping over in the garage for no reason. Apparently suspension. Can you order springs from... I guess you can go and pay Alkarion to do it, right? Here's a question. Could you move the magazine in the first game? I don't feel like you could. Can you buy springs in this? Not them. Okay, maybe you can. But I think you can get Alkarion to tune the springs. Maybe the springs I've got are just busted, but damn does it bounce. What I do want, though, is... I know this is the least of my concerns. I'm going to order the aerial for the radio. Shit. Right. Are we happy? The car moves. The gear stick's actually screwed on now for the first time, but I have a lot of wiring and stuff to do, because if I can't get this heater working, I'm not getting anywhere. It almost pains me to turn it off, but... Alright, Bear. If you're interested, of course. I think the camshaft and crankshaft timing were important. Flooded carbs and the temperature of the garage. I think I might have to keep it in the garage overnight. I think that might be important. Let's put this here. I'll pop it on the table so we don't forget. And then let's go to bed. Might get up at like 7 and make some coffee. Need another control alarm, yeah. Schmitz, welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, I forgot. For some reason, I don't have an alarm clock in the house anymore, do I? I forgot about that.
Satana.
Right. We're going to have to brew some coffee while I'm sat. Because unfortunately I've run out. And if I sleep now, I'll sleep till like 10 a.m. and it'll be way past rally time. Spent 10 hours researching carbs and flooding. Makes me realise I should have done it for my wife's motorcycle. Applicable knowledge learned through a video game. I dread to think. I must admit, whenever I'm doing like the very general maintenance you need to do in real life on a vehicle, suddenly I recognise everything I'm looking at, which I didn't before playing this game. It is always terrifying when a video game teaches you something, right? Alright. I'm going to have to cure my alcoholism in the morning, but I'm going to brew some coffee. Because if I sleep now, I'll sleep way too much. If I reduce my fatigue bar... War games taught you how to handle weapons. I bet that knowledge is absolutely not applicable. Hearts of Iron 4. The broadsword. Instead of geocacher. But that's true, actually. Didn't know how to largely use before. I've learnt the recipe for brewing coffee as well. It turns out it's coffee. And we all know how to make Keelute now. I need to go to the dump, don't I, in the morning? Might have to get an early morning and then just exist, because we can just buy coffee off Eric, can't we, I suppose? So half the recipe. What did I say? Coffee and water? What's the other half of the recipe? Heat? Oh, did I only say coffee? I forgot water. I mean, there's 3 ingredients for coffee if you're like a super duper coffee like aficionado, right? There's water, coffee, and posting about it on Instagram. Learn about mythology from Smite. Yeah, you learned which mythical creatures and which gods and goddesses had the best DPS ratios. Played Footy Manager, you're a professional footballer. It's amazing. Like, I'm going to sound snobby and gatekeepy about football, but what the fuck's new? You talk to people when you're at football, like young people, you can tell immediately 90% of their knowledge is from games. Which is kind of... And I bet I would be just the same if I tried to talk to somebody about cars having only played this. The Italian drink with coffee and an egg. Yeah, that egg. You should be able to buy eggs in it. Imagine if you could buy eggs in this just to vandalise Alkerion's shop. Trouble is, though, Augur, that GeoGuessr does actually teach you an enormous amount, but it teaches you about like what shape the bollards are in a country you're never going to go to, which is kind of impressive. Like, I don't know anything about the culture or the people or the history or anything, but I do know that their lampposts are rounded on the top compared to their neighbouring countries. Skyrim taught me to shout. Bullshit, you've been making loud noises as long as we've known you. Which is post Skyrim, sadly. Ooh, speaking of fantasy games. While Razor's dancing around in a good mood at the moment, I think it's very important that I knock some confidence out of him by streaming Elden Ring while he's not got the internet. I don't know why I've got an urge for... I said that statement yesterday about play difficult games, it'll be rewarded. The only time Augur's been silent was when he was a baby. As he grew up, he's got louder and louder. I was a loud baby. Alright, let's... But if I was to play a Souls-like, if I was like to start my journey through Souls-likes, I'd have to start with Dark Souls, right? Or Demon Souls, I suppose, just to start at the ground floor. Make a bodybuilding simulator that teaches physiology. Bodybuilding simulator? There's got to be something like that. I suppose it's The Sims, right? Depressing thing where you sat doing nothing in your underpants watching your in-game avatar get stronger and healthier and fitter and more successful. I drunk way too much coffee there, more than I realised I was doing, and now I'm not even tired enough to go to sleep. I suppose I'll sleep. Well, we're going for an early morning ride to the tip. And then we're off to go and do football. What do I need for the car? Not football. Racing predictions. What do I need for the car? I need the windscreen fixing, but that requires money. Well, what's the next major goal? I need to do one. I'm going to change the wording on that. I'm just going to save and then we'll come back in. One lap, not of the lake, of the dirt road. One full lap of the... But doesn't lap mean full circle? Apparently Bodybuilding Simulator Co-op is coming to Steam soon. Hope you can shame people with your own body type. You can shame people with your body type. But you're more unfit than anybody's ever been. Record breaker. You're not allowed to talk in game chat unless you say bro every other word. I don't know why my game takes ages to save lately. Shame people with your IRL body type. That's what I was referring to. My summer car players were all tragically unfit, right? Oop, there we go. I think it's saved. Right, going back in. I have a working car. I don't know what to do. Ah, that might be it. Yeah, I've got a lot of entities. Tell you what, shall I take some stuff to the flea market? Let's try it. Because I can't get, as far as I can tell, I can't get rid of any of the scrap. The only way to, remove the entities from the world would be the flea market, I think. It's a badge of how many boxes you have to order, yeah. And how long the save's been going. Bromar, Brosidon, god of the broken, bromosexual, brohana. It means family, bro. Olga, can you press Sothan's reset button? It's on the back of his head. Let's... you know what we're going to do? In honour of Bear and his 695 max, I think what we're going to do is we're going to slowly whittle down the PSK thing. This PSK scrap pile. Remember bodybuilding was just living life. Yeah. The internet has to turn everything into a subculture, doesn't it? And then it becomes unbearable. Aren't we all building a body until we die? Yeah, some of us are just building bigger bodies than others, right? Okay, we're not talking about a Frankenstein way. Should I sleep even just that little smidge? Yeah, I'm going to sleep a little smidge. Close the door though so I don't let any bastards in. Because imagine what it would be like if somebody came into your house while you were sleeping in this game and killed you with a fucking axe. How unrealistic would that be?
Oh, yeah.
You're building a few bodies actually. I'm just missing 3 upper control arms. Right, hang on. Which way's north? That's north. That's town. So, like, that's north. So I need to face directly south. Romania's in that direction. And... okay, I feel a bit better now. Even though Augur is just a twinkle in his father's eye in 99. Right, let's go turn the car on. Let's go to town. I only took my postal order sheet, don't I? Oh, I have to make my postal order thing again. And my sausages have despawned. I build a bigger body by shoving the unhealthiest shit into my fat fucking face. Oh, I'm hungry. I might do a fast food tonight. I don't usually sit and make this decision, but I think I'm going to make this decision. And I'm going to cripple the internet by suggesting fast food and then refusing to mention what I'm thinking of having. It's hard to get extra brains when building bodies, it's frowned upon, yeah. But it's alright when the zombies do it. Got a brain on me, it's labelled Abby Normal, I think. Anybody know what he's talking about? Please start, by the way. Oh, I've not seen Young Frankenstein, no. I don't think I've ever watched anything with Frankenstein. Mina and I read the book in 2019 when we had that Doomhaus book club that everybody said, that's a good idea, and it turned out only Mina and I got to the end of. The book's really good. Very brief. And most of it's in the Arctic, but it's good. Written, of course, by young Lorraine Kelly. This is what Muslims do with their god. That's 2 facing mecha jokes we've had in the same... in like 2 hours. King's Fall. That's from a famous writer, isn't it? King's Fall. Or as they name it in Gondor, Athalas. No, shit, as they named it in Numenor. Where's my fucking lights? Oh, press L, can't I? I'm just going to assume I aren't crashing. Right, I'm going to pull up here and warm up because it's cold as knob ends in this car. So Gene Wilde's film The Brain is labelled abnormal, but Igor, who's only semi-literate and in a hurry, grabs it thinking AB was short for Abby. What is Sons of... I don't even know if I know what Young Frankenstein... I'm going to say Sons of the Frankenstein there, thanks to the forest. I don't even know if I know what it is. Is it like a spoof or something? It's almost as like it was at the front of your thoughts for some reason, but I guess some things are just meant to remain miseries. Miseries. That's Stephen King. Yeah. I wouldn't usually point out somebody's spelling errors, but if you're going to sass me... Oh, is it actually a Mel Brooks spoof? I didn't realise that was Mel Brooks. Oh god, I'm showing my naivete. Oh, is that the chocolate sound? Okay, I've crashed into everything so far. Right, dump time. I mean, if it's Mel Brooks, I could understand it is Schmitz, yeah? Mistake is making you miserable. Well, don't worry, Augur, I'm treating you to a trip to the dump. Dracula Dead and Loving It. Was that Mel Brooks too? Yeah, we're going on a date to the dump, you and I. Do you know, Gwynblade put me down a path of watching Leslie Nielsen's, like, off-the-cuff stuff on talk shows and stuff. Just how sharp Leslie Nielsen used to be. And am I going to freeze to death? I would like the body temperature thing to have a little slice of green in it for a split second, if that's possible, because I'm freezing. Car? Warm up, please. I'm in danger. Why is the car not warming up? The blower's on, right? Have I accidentally... I'm really cold. No, don't die now. Car? Don't die on the way to August. Why is the car not warming up? What's happened? Please? Oh my god, okay, there he goes. Alright, we're good, we're good. I'm warming up. Holy shit, I panicked for a second there. Starting to regret not putting death on your bingo card. It's hard not to love Leslie Nielsen. Yeah, sorry, yeah. I know Leslie Nielsen is starting serious cop dramas, which is why he was brought on for Police Squad, but I just can't imagine him as a serious actor. Yeah, a lot of his, like, quick, just wit more than anything on talk shows. It's so innocent and so... But I ended up getting recommended... What's the name of the comic that opened... From the, like, 60s and 70s... No, from the 70s, but mainly the 80s. Older guy, really self-deprecating. He opened a club in his name in New York, I think? Fuck. Almost as good. No, it's Stringfell. Yeah. Oh, what's his name? There's a club opened in his name. Fuck me. Snow when I left the house. Lovely sun, but freezing wind by the time I put her near the school. Dangerfield, Southend, that's it. Rodney Dangerfield. I never realised how... I think it's the Charlie Williams thing that put us on this path, but... Just go back and watch some of, like, Rodney Dangerfield's... It's self-deprecating in the perfect way. So good. Go back and watch some, like... Because he was always on late night talk shows, right? As was everybody at the time. Sorry, Sam. Freezing wind by the time I got parked near the school, and it was raining when I was getting out of the car, and it's sunny again now. It's Satan who's got the bingo. Didn't even do comedy prior to air. Yeah, I've heard that. That was like his first role, right? Stephen Hawking was a comedian who had a club named after him in the 70s. 12, welcome to the stream. Poor man, he gets no respect. I don't know if that's true or not. I have no fucking clue. I'm just sat basing it into... Or is that part of one of his bits? I guess he is self-deprecating. Oh, shit. Dave Dangerfield was good. Oh, it's his tagline, I say. I had a feeling it might be once you said it. Known from Caddyshack. Just go watch him. I mean, a lot of it. I appreciate a lot of it. Especially on them talk shows is somewhat pre-planned, right? But I don't know. Just proper self-deprecation to the point where it's charming and alluring. Started writing comedy for comedians at 15-year-old. Came back in the 1960s. Oh, so he did start in the 60s. Yeah, it's just pure in a way. I don't know. As I say, I just ended up watching a lot of highlights video, and it was dead good. I'm not really a massive fan of comedic acting and stuff. I like the actual sat-down conversational stuff. It seemed to thrive at, and a lot of it was just jokes. Oh! Bouncing around like that towards trees. I've got cousins around as well. I'm trapped in the woods at night and cousins here. Sultan, I have actually died thanks to you. On that corner in the past. Woo! It's fine, we're going to the dump. It's midstream break in a minute, we're going to have midstream break at the dump. Is that actually a bingo auger? I've got no music for the midstream break. Will you all be alright with no music? I'll get Sothan in Discord and he can read the phone book for you all if that would help. You made it a bit too hard. Well, maybe it can be for the week and not just for this stream. Apparently there's a secret bingo card going on for the stream that Augur and Auntie have shared between each other. And probably more that weren't foolish enough to announce it like Auntie did. That's true actually, you'd have to commit to watching too much. Oh shit. I feel so much lighter in this game now I know that I've got a working car. Who needs human contacts, so then, when you've got algorithms to analyse? It's today or never, you better start pulling your weight. Don't put fucking pressure on me for something you did. I'm not involved in this. If you've made it too hard, you can suffer. Sounds like a good time for a first date. It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, immediately becoming a massive alcoholic again feels like a death. Ooh, there's more than just Heal-U bottles here. Right. If the car stops right, I'm going to turn it round, in fact. I'll be happier on the midstream break knowing I don't have to turn the car around. There's like a little passing place in the snow up here somewhere. For those that are that fancy it, we're doing some ice racing predictions. For those of you that would like to put your reputation where your mouth is, that's coming up after. Driving into town after we've been to the dump. I've got no radio in the car as well, in case you're wondering why it's painfully silent. What I do have Don't know what's there. We'll work that out after. The pointer on the blue car. Is that good for a midstream break? With no music? I mean, I could play some music. What music shall I play? Play this? Why not? Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. I've got to leave the engine on, otherwise I'll freeze to death. You know, lovely boy. 2 minutes. Beautiful. Still alive. Any emergencies? No emergencies. No bullshit. No spam. Not putting anybody in charge works every time. Right then. Final half of the street. First off, what's in this can? My points from the blue car because the red has no chance, just wants to stuff his face. Red is dead. And deserves redemption. Right, let's fill the back seat full of Q bottles. It would be nice, Sothan, if you would just wash these out and drop them back off at, like, just drop them next door. This whole journey is ridiculous. Look, it takes them all the way to the dump. There's loads here as well. Fucking hell. Has this got stuck in them? Yeah. Right, 6-4 says Professor Peppy, Hot Slack says Ginger Beer, August says Cloudy Lemonade, Bear says Ginger Beer, Cat says Diet Coke, Schmidt says Boring Lemonade, Satan says Fizzy Orange. Sun's coming up as well, look beautiful. There's no way it's tropical 2 days in a row, so tropical just to be sage. Saggy Dan, I nearly got. Saggy Dan says tropical. Paula says passion fruit. I appreciate you can't see much, but I'm just picking up some empty plastic jars. It's nice out here. Frame rate's lovely. I was going to go to the flea market today, but it's not open, is it? Auntie says Fizzy Orange. Zara says Pepsi Max Cherry. Saggy Dan. New name if it is tropical. It's you in 50 years. I've my door stuck. Good. Right, next stop. PSK. What time is it? It's 8 AM. I think PSK and then straight to the ice track. I want to see an orange dominating this today. It's Professor Peppy. Good work. 6-4. Did anybody else guess that? I'm going to have to buy some beers for the ice track, aren't I? Oh, what is this now? I tell you what, the sorbet's got some good... Am I going to drive... Am I... I'm not on the road. I'm in the woods. It's alright. It's alright. The road should be here somewhere. Apparently it goes ever on and on. Yes, lovely. Good stunts. Don't need a window heater anymore. No, do we? You know what? I hated the sorbet during the taxi era, but now the taxi's abandoned me and I'm not allowed to drive it anymore. I think we need yet another sorbet appreciation day. This car, it does some heavy lifting. It's not the van. We'll never love again when it comes to the van. Could just drive the tractor. No, that's another thing about the sorbet. It's quiet. Beautifully quiet. Turn the blower off. Listen. What a delightful little sorbet, lovely. I can't go buy a crate of beer, I was thinking, because I've got no money, because the phone won't ring. Annoyingly. Could take some money out of the bank, I suppose. I should be getting paid for leaflets. I am not stopping. I'm just going to have to hope nothing's coming. Whoa. Sorted. Right, PSK now. What did I say I was going to buy from PSK? No, I'm going to post this letter, aren't I? Nice to have the sorbet in my summer car. And then summer, it wouldn't have to... In summer, you wouldn't have to worry about heating the frigging thing. You wouldn't need the block heater or anything. You fancy going to Food Too Fond and like pissing on Suski's desk? Or I'll get some mouldy sausages and go and put them behind the heater in her office. I've not been back to Food Too Fond since getting sacked, have I? I wonder if I'm not even just straight up not allowed in. Because it would be another source of free coffee. We perform pretty well when you don't need to worry about understeering on the ice, yeah. But then again, you've got the van in my summer car, right? I'd way rather have the van. Right, let's post this postal order so our new aerials come for the car so I can listen to Sothan's sultry voice on the radio while we're driving around and testing stuff. God, it's Azar. Don't look him in the eye. You know what chavs are like, they're feral. I'll come back for a lot of this scrap. I want to go watch the ice rally. I did all that without my belt on. Car full of junk. It's terrible that they've let this place get as messy as this. Lovely. Right, that's posted. Do I buy a crate? Is it worth spending some of my remaining 250 marks on alcohol? I think I've got some. Salty, good to see you. I do have a problem. The trouble is I smoke a lot less. Because beer reduces stress. So, living on a diet of almost exclusively beer means I don't have to smoke to reduce stress. It has its pluses, but yeah, sorry, I'm just going to check if I've got a crate in the back, haven't I? Ah, yeah, we're alright. Right, turn off the lights. Let's go predict some predictions. Fucking Auntie's obsessed with the ice race predictions, and then the second I'm about to start it, he goes and collects eggs. Ah! Some new lights in his car. I might stop off at Mindright's Pipe on the way to the ice race. Oh, it's Sunday, we've got the church bells, listen. Here comes Azar. Stay on your side of the road. Thugs. Hey, I wonder if the dance has been added. Maybe they're around because they've been to the dance last night. Pull down here. I'm going to borrow Barnrat's pipe. If he still has it, yeah. I think the ice racing's about started. And if not, we'll go and have a look what time it starts. Hello? I'm stuck in the car. Oh, it's sliding, that's why. Stop! Stop! I can't get out of the car because it won't stop. There we go. Who's that? It's one of the guards, not guards. It's the stewards setting up for the ice rally. Look, let's go wave his flag. It reminds me of Resident Evil 4. Church bells like that for some reason. Right, I need to get the water pumping, and I need to have one beer. And then drink like a maniac. We'll try and have like one, maybe 2 beers a day. Why is a dance not a good idea? No, in my history. I've already been kicked out one. And this wristwatch I have on my hand right now is entirely because of the dance. Pissed off my own back seat. I hope Mindright doesn't open his curtains. Exactly what you're going to do with 2 wristwatches. Touche. Right, hopefully then it is 9:30, so the ice racing should have started. We'll go get some breakfast and maybe have a coffee with Eric to kick things off. Somebody type in armchair into the Discord search and go and grab the list and repost it for me. don't even know when this... Let's go see if it's when it starts. Six Four's not out yet, so it might start at 10. Let's have a look. Is it on here, this the schedule? No. This? So this is... Oops. Why are the results not in for Saturday? So the semi-finals are done. Is there only the final? Maybe it needs to start for it to populate the times. But people aren't out yet, are they? Interesting. Boyo's walking back to town. You know what I realised the other day? Backseat Drivers was right and I went for fucking armchair races. Oh yeah, Backseat Drivers was right. That's true. I guess it's like armchair... I don't know, it's like managers, isn't it, for other sports? Or desk seat. I thought you'd mistyped desk seat drivers. Yeah, I might have completely fluffed your intentions there. Okay. Oh, people have popped in. Oh, they're going already. Right, we're going already. Everybody, pick your winners. I guess 6-4's not there because there's no qualifying to do, right? Right, pick your vehicle. Just type the name of the vehicle you think is going to win this race into the chat. Now, we have 28 yellow and green, 21 red and green, Thandia 13 blue and black, Keaton, welcome to the stream, 41 red, Augur and Azar gone for Thandia. He's about to leave and managed to scratch out the hell out of your leg. Now there's blood everywhere and you're going to miss the meat. Shit. How did you scratch it on sofa? Or 33. Chaz, welcome to the stream. Chaz says 19. There's 6 cars going for this. I love the look of that. Team Timu. This guy in Marlborough colours. A bit loud, I apologise. So cool. It's so cool. Look at Thandia over there giving it some big beans. Right, good luck everybody. Auntie's gone for 41. Right, they've gone. I'm freezing to death. Just give me a second. I need to get the car to warm up. Let's drive over to the area where we spectate from. Nobody chose 11. Shit. Alright. Just get over to the viewing platform. I guess I'll just leave the car parked here, right? Right then, have we had any crashes so far? No crashes on the first corner. All 6 Am I seeing things, or is the red and white one parked halfway up the other? Okay, they've detached. Oh, there's a crash. Red and white has fucked it. If 11 wins, we're pulling out the Tommy guns. Okay, 6-4's coming through the first lap. 33 in the lead so far. Kitten's 28 looks to be in second, but it's tight. 33 in the lead as we speak. Is this 11? This might be 11, so we don't have to worry about the Tommy guns, Augur. It is. 11 got shit on. Right, the main pack is heading in. Somebody's gone off the track. I think Kitten's 28 has gone off the track but managed to recover. 6-4 still in the lead as it comes into the second lap. Big spin out from Anti in second. Sandy is, I think, third at the moment. Who's second, Auger? Sorry, who's on 2? There's loads of people on 2, right? 6-4's doing well, they're holding on. Fandy has gone way too wide on that corner. Number 28 stuck behind. 33. No, 41. So there's 33 in the lead, 41 in second, and 13 and 28 neck and neck in the back. It's too late to predict hot slacks, given how much we know about the race already. You, Kitten, and Polar. Okay, I'm gonna have to just get in the car and warm up slightly. I'm really fucking cold. Whew. Okay, we can sort of watch from here, can't we? Has 6-4 fallen behind? No, still in the lead. Oh, there's been a big crash. Kitten's 28 keeps crashing over and over again. Having a bad day of it is number 28. $33 miles in the lead right now. I hope this isn't the final, but it might be. Look at this from 33. Absolutely dominant. 41 in second. Is that it? That is it. 33 is your winner. And as number 11 trickles over the finish line. 33. So who's that? Just 6-4? Come on, I hope there's another race, otherwise we've done all this for one. Look at that, what a victory. What a victory. Stunning work. Congratulations, 6-4. The results are in. I think the cars have to pull in fully, don't they, for the results. Will you get in here so I can see the results, please? Yeah, there's 3 more races. Right then, are we ready for round 2? Brace yourselves, everybody. New predictions coming. I'll just drive around. I might have to do this entirely from the car because it's too cold. Why don't they do this why don't they do ice racing on a warm afternoon? Right then, for this race we have 12, 10, oh, 37, I do like 37. That's some stubbler colours right there. We've got 12, 10, 37, 43, still more to come. Kitten's gone 37, Organ 43, Schmidt's 10, Bear 43, and we have 31. Oh, and also 32. Does anybody know what colour blue is so Satan can have his number 43? There we go. It's so good. And we're off. Good luck, team. The polars did come in just before it started, so polars count, I think. And we are away. I think I can get out for a bit, can't I? I'm really tired though. I'm going to have to go and buy a sausage from Eric at some point. Where is Eric's sausages? I don't know. Okay, we don't seem to have any crashes, but somebody has fallen right behind. It seems to be a yellow car in the lead at the moment on its own. Is that a crash? No, it's the guy with his flag. A lot of collisions going into this bit. Oh, there's a spin out at the back. Whoever has pink and green, I got bad news. Yes, 37 in the lead. Has anybody gone for 37? 6-4 and Kitten gone for 37. Being overtaken though. 43's doing good. 12 and 37 currently neck and neck. Nobody went for 12. Well, that's such a speed boost from 12 there. Come on, 31, pick up the pace. 6-4 could do the double if 37 can get the overtake. Oh, 12 has a crash. 12 has spun. 6-4 spins out as well. 37 struggling. 12 is going for some underhand tactics to get the overtake. 37, I think, still manages to hold on to first, though. I'm freezing to death here. 12's my number. I would have taken 12 if I'd seen it. I had to choose 32 because it's the only one you saw. Shit. 12 is... What is going on? Some underhand tactics from 37, but 6-4 might be able to take something here. 37 in the lead, 12 in second. Everybody's still in contention. We're one crash away from a big change at the top. Sorry, just let me warm myself up. Fucking hell. Fucking Sorbet, behave. What kind of viewing platform do you think you are? Look at 12 again, he's climbing the walls. This looks strong from 6-4. 6-4 could do the double right now. All 37 has had to... It's weird saying 37 and 6-4 for the same car. All 6-4 has to... All the black and orange one has to do is not crash on this final corner. 12's desperate to get around. It's just a straight shot now. 12 is bobbling. 37 in the lead. 6-4 could get 2 points back to back. And I think he has. They're not stopping though. Ooh! So desperate to beat each other they couldn't slow down. Hang on, we need to go check the scores. That was violent, that at the end. They were so desperately revving like the clappers to get off over that finish line. Forgot to slow down. I'm doing that thing. Whenever you go and watch like drags or whatever, or any kind of motorsport, you always drive home like a dickhead. As we see by me going and checking the scores and spinning the car out in my excitement. Right, brace yourselves everybody. Let me just check if 6-4's the victor. Augur, are you keeping the sheet up today, I assume? Is that everybody in? That seems to be everybody in. Is it not everybody in? And 37. 6-4's got 2 points, Augur, if you could keep that up to date. I thought you said you were pasting it in. Sorry, my mistake, my mistake. Oh no, you've got it up. I'll change it, it's fine. Oh, I can't edit yours, can I? Yeah, stick 2 points on for 6-4. 6-4's on 3, by the way. Did you get 37 as well? Yes, Kitten did too. I didn't even realise you had 37. Kitten and 6-4 get a point each. Are we setting up for the next race yet? Because I could do to go and have a sausage. Oh, it's at... Okay, so that was at 10, that's at 11. It's at noon, the next race. It should be now. Oh. 12 had such an issue that when it was trying to win at the end, it flew off the track and is only just coming in now.
Oi saatana!
Right, brace yourselves, third and final round. This one is to win the whole competition. By the way, I think it's worth saying that this is the list if you want to see who qualified the fastest. This might be a good bit of information, because I assume some people have been using it. Right then, final race of the day. I started saying 6-4 and 37 and stuff, I forgot you, kid. Right, everybody, pick your car. We have 33. Wait yet though, wait until the 6. doesn't matter that shit, it's all about the vibes, yeah it is. 33. We also have 41. We have 21. 37 makes his return. So the winner of the first round was on the other side, right? Hang on. Don't let these guys go, they're going to kill me. Right, make your pick. 33, 41, 21, 37, 12, or 43. You name the car that whiffs after me, I'm touched. And what a whiff. 12's going for 12. Good luck, team. 37 and won the semi-final against, is it 21 that won the other semi-final? Right, here we go. Final chance to win points. Can 6-4 get 3 straight? We're going to hate these cars by the time it comes to actually racing in it, right? Sorry if people are joining for this and I'm missing it, I do apologise. Lovely. Has anybody crashed out on the first corner? They have not. It looks to be red in the... Whoa! 12 with a big backflip! That's catastrophic! I think we might have a driver. No, it's fine. Strong recovery. Oh, for fucking all my windows are tabbed out. Why can I not tab back into the game? Okay, 12 has fallen way behind now. 6-4's 37 looks to be in the lead again. 21 previous. No, 6-4 went for 21. This is Kitten. Kitten and Auger, 37. Miles in the lead, 12 in second. Kitten and Auger on 37. Santa's gone. Santa, welcome to the stream, says exclamation mark. Boom. We've had a collision. 37 looks clear through. What is going on here? Has he busted his car so he's going home? No, he's trying to recover. Does it look like 37 is still in the lead? Yes. Free to get a lot of speed though. 21 in second, 37 in first. 12 with a monstrous recovery. Okay, second lap. This is looking very strong for Kitten and Auger. Excuse me, I just need to not freeze to death. Can I just like lean in and get a bit of body temperature down? Look at that lead. 12 second. Third is 21 and 12 in fourth. Bears Tomper is not doing a good job at the moment. Is it 33? Oh, it's 33, is it? No, this is 33, isn't it? No, that's 41. I don't know the fucking... I don't know. All I do know is 37 is in the lead. Okay, the 33 has fallen behind. We now have green and red in second. 37's definitely in the lead. Oh, we've had a bit of a crash. Bears man can't keep his wheels down. And I think this is the final leg. I think this is the final lap of the final leg. 37 clear through. Auger and Kitten. Is there anybody else on 37? Take the final point of the day. Okay, 33 didn't manage it this time. And the final, Kitten's won 2, by the way. 6-4's won 2. 41 was the stinker. Hot Slacks, Polar, shot. And that, boys and girls, is ice racing for today. Now you know which cars to sabotage before the race when you get your car ready for the... Yeah, I'll go in and slash some tyres. Let me just confirm. I think we know. Kitten wins 2 points, 6-4 wins 2 points, Auger wins 1. Is Kitten in the lead on 4 points on this stupid shit competition? Kitten knows how to pick 'em. Right, once everybody's come in, we can get the final scores. And there it is. 37 ticks, 2 victories. All the legs completed. Satunki is the winner. And Kitten reaps the rewards. I'll see you all in game again next Saturday. For now, I need to go start working on my car. I want to be able to take part in this. I was having this discussion last night. I think I'm going to do the ice racing first. And then we can end the run with the same way we ended my summer car, eh? With the rally trophy. First off, though, I am starving. Eric! Kitten! It's time for the refreshment. Actually, that's unfair. Kitten's got an unfair advantage in this race because she works at the track. Right. I want to show you something. See this? You can buy a sausage and a coffee for 20 marks, right? Lovely. Bargain. Or you can just buy a coffee. If you buy a coffee, you get a coffee. Amazing. Lovely. If you buy a sausage, you get a sausage. Disqualified Kitten who built like a fridge. I mean, that technically is a fridge sat there. Buy a sausage. Nice. But then if you buy another coffee, for some reason, Eric gives you a sausage with every coffee you get after that. So you can get sausages for 10 marks instead of 15. He's confused, bless him. He doesn't understand what he's doing. You don't get water with your coffee, you heathens. What do you want water for? To water it down? To finish Greg's. Reeps, welcome to the stream. What's even going on at the airstrip? Is there anything? Can you still use it to haul ass for fun? It's snowed over, cats, yeah. Look, it's just endless sausages. Don't know why. Right. But unfortunately, I'm an alcoholic again. Thank you, Eric. See ya. I'm trying, but I'm pretty full. That took me a second. I had to read it, then go away and think about it. Right, let's go home and deal with my returning alcohol. For those that don't know, I finally got the car started yesterday. I was so unbelievably happy, I ran around the house in excitement, drank a beer from the kitchen to celebrate, and I'm fully relapsed. And now I'm back with a full meter problem again. Yeah, it's snowed over, cats. As far as I can tell, there's nothing really to do there. It's all the strawberry fumes during the summer, yeah. So for those that don't know, because the summer is strawberry time and the winter is not strawberry time. I'm a botanist, if you're questioning my credentials. Eric and Kitten, instead, who live at that farm, now run the sausage stall. Lovely. I've driven around in the sorbet so much today. We've not even listened to the radio barely at all, have we? What I'm going to do is we're going to do a little bit of juggling. A sausage factory. Good, so let's get... I think I have a crate in the house. We'll take one of these in there. If Sothan's in again... He is. Is he actually? Hello? No, he's not in. Shit. Heaven forbid I'm happy for a second. Look, the bottles have returned as well. I've played a lot of games with a lot of really interesting stories and like well-written characters and twists and turns and deaths and all sorts. I think no matter how well-written a character's plight is and how much you sympathise with them, I've never been as emotionally distraught as I am seeing these bottles return to the floor in this stupid shit rally game. now, as a result, I have to sit here and chug beers.
No mitä helvettiä?
Don't you kind of miss me and Jamie on mornings like this? No. No. I do have a shit suck to do. I need money, don't I, now? Because, like, now the car's running relatively reliably. I need money, because I need to fix the fucking windscreen, because, like, if I haven't got a windscreen, it's alright in summer, you just wear the helmet. If I haven't got a windscreen in winter, I'll just freeze to death, that's fine. Write your own what, sorry, has he? No, I'm not getting any friggin' phone. Is the phone is plugged in? How do you manifest a phone call? Easy Green, good morning. I'm going to remember this. Easy Green, good morning. It's a pleasure to see you. Oh, you write your own story, I see, yeah. To a degree, yeah. Most of the stories we write are a person who strives to win a rally and an ice race. Right, I'll bring two in. I'm not going to go overboard with these. I could do leaflets, but nobody wants to see me do leaflets. I need to tweak the car, don't I? I also need to get, like, finish wiring it up and stuff. Because even though I've got no windscreen, I've got no... The heater's not even plugged in. Also, they moved the patch, for some reason, moved the chairs in the house. So now I've got this chair that I just sort of sit on and stare at my own kitchen. Alright, what do I need to do when I get home? I need to wire... I need to do a lot of the internal wiring, the interior wiring, don't I? I need to wire up the heaters, I need to wire up the lights, I need to wire up the radio, I need to... No, because radio is wired up. I need to wire up the... like a lot of the dials and the dashes and stuff. I also need to wire up the stereo thing to the back, but I think I'll save that for when I get a stereo for the back. Alright, let's turn some lights off, let's turn the radio off. I am now... Should I get some cash out to pay for bills? Yeah, let's get some cash out. I'm going to leave that light on, but turn... leave the living room light on, but turn the kitchen light on. Here's a question. I'm paying a lot of money to keep this fridge cold, and I never have anything in it. Do we go slightly overboard and unplug the fridge? For the sake of saving electric. Bear, can I ask you a quick question? Is one of these the fridge? These are all just lights, aren't they? I'm assuming bedroom, living room. So is this the fuse for the entire kitchen? I can hear it not on, listen. But does that unplug the tap? No, the tap still works. Okay, that's good, that's good. I'll probably regret that, but for now, that's good. So now, I guess we're alright doing that because we've got PSK right there, haven't we? But I am criminally low on money at the moment. Alright, let's drive home. I've got a car that started twice when asked. We're now on the second leg of our journey. Become ice racing champion. What number will I be? I'll get my own number. Think of a really, really funny number, everybody, that will make me laugh. 0. That 0 did make me laugh. Auntie fell in the trap. That's a job. Fired 12 after that last race. $97. I'll save that for Trim. Well, Trim's too old. I think Trim's in the retirement home now. His racing days are behind him. I was going to go buy something for tea, but there isn't anything, is there? There's no money. I miss music. Stupid fucking sorbet. Okay. I'll get like 500 out, but I think I've lost my benefits. Eight, 4, 2, bang. It's my PIN number in real life if anybody wants to rob me. Oh. Bear, what are these three? I think it's housing benefit, unemployment benefit, and leaflets. I must have filled the unemployment form out and then lost all of my jobs, so I don't have to worry about the unemployment form going forward. Nice. Good. Alright, we've got some money coming in. Leaflets, housing and unemployment. Things are going good, so now I can withdraw some money, right? Can't remember. Oh, I'm just going to put the card back in. Give me a second. Right, how much do I withdraw? $1,000? Just to pay for bills when I get home. Oh. Rob? I thought people called you Bob. The amount of people that think my name's Robert, you'd be surprised. Actually, you wouldn't be surprised. Short for Bobbert. I think then I go like this, and then I take the cash, right? Lovely. Ah, go on then. Somebody pick a number between 1 and 10. Actually, don't. I don't need to eat. I don't need to eat. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Called Stuart Blair. Sorry, everybody. I forgot that I'm an alcoholic now, and if I eat too much salt, I'll just do a big dive and ruin everything. Lovely. Right, let's go over. Let's start tinkering. And wait for the phone to ring, which it seems to be allergic to doing now. If I could have a phone call from Auntie, or a phone call from Towns, or a phone call from Cats, or a phone call from Siddles, that would be good. Now a lovely drive home. Kitty, are you still happy with the colour of the car? I think so, Cats, yeah, sorry. I don't know. You mean to tell me your name is Stubbler? I'm bamboo. I can't really think of a way to customise the car too much. Our mum is Linda Blair, famous for stabbing herself in the clout with a... The road by beating the bushes. That might win the award for the heaviest language of the week. Good. Clout. God, it's strange with no music, isn't it? I should really have emptied all of the Kill You jars at the house, like at the apartment. She's a witch. Quick, Mary, show her your cross. Show him your cross, I should say. Two nuns in a monastery, one says to the other, "Where's the candle?" The other said, "It does, doesn't it?" Mercifully, Sothan's not here. That joke doesn't work because I'm not smart enough. This has been a good stream. Car started again, and we've managed to put an orange on top of the Armchair Racers League. Good effort. I wonder if the numbers on the cars change ever. If we start doing this Armchair Racers League thing often enough, then we'll probably get to know the cars a bit, won't we, and the numbers. It's only 6, it seems, so maybe more, maybe 10 or so. Actually, no, that initial list's massive, but we might get an idea of who the faster people are. Black and orange guy was 30. Yeah, because I was talking about am I 37, wasn't I? Can we see a moose? And then again, if we see a moose, Mina will win it again and leapfrog Auger. For those that weren't here for marbles yesterday, it was a moose marbles, a rare moose marbles in this game. And for the first time, the oranges are more than a point ahead. 43. I was hoping I could vouch for El Kirion. He's always been number 11. So is he not number 11 this time? Is that what you're saying? The only reason I'm still awake is to take that marble point. Was you up all night after Fall Guys? Oh, he didn't even fucking qualify. You've ordered food to keep you awake. What, for 25 minutes? 35 minutes. Up all night being dumb. Oh, I fancy a P word tonight, but I think we're having something else. My winter car's been belting this last week. Well, mainly since yesterday, where I heard that the ignition turn. Is this the right turn off? It isn't, is it? Am I too early? No, this is the Siddle's turn off? Yeah, Siddle's turn off. Endless darkness. The reason I wasn't tracking the armchair scores because she was napping. Well, so I managed to wake you up out of a nap. Good Fall Guys last night was top. We started doing squad games at the end to get a couple of squad crowns because we've not got one yet this season. And because Auntie was desperate to claw one ahead of Augur, he asked for one more round of squads, which is what we do the scoring on. And I fucking won it and overtook them both. Pretty good. You're not having Pete by Augur's eating something that isn't one of them like mouldy pale, that miserable pale P words. You're only falling asleep, you're not the drowsy shit where you're very tired and you could fall asleep in your chair. Nodding, I think is maybe the word there, not napping, but I know what you mean, yeah. Squad Games, I've seen that show, yeah. I heard everybody in it went on to have an illustrious career. Was it Korean or Japanese? Slept past Fall Guys. I was thinking actually, the squads that we play might be a good way for, not just you specifically, but for people to learn the game. Because if 3 of us do well, you play every round, right? Well, you always play every round, I suppose. Them Augur boys look like... The Augur buys look like photos of food from 70s cookbook. That's fucking true, actually. Oh Christ, I'm going to be thinking that every time I see it though. Like, squad's better. It does mean that people get to see all of it, right? I wonder if there's still a playlist in Fall Guys where you can start with 100 people. Well, I guess it's as the game ages, right? He's probably feasting off caviar and champagne. Yeah, over there with his career and his pale P words. Maybe it's your camera, Auger. Maybe they look delicious. But your camera's got some weird, like, problem with the saturation. Caviar used to be made out of fish eggs. What, in like the olden times? Next time you stream, Auger, hold your P word up to the camera so we can see how miserable it looks in real life. Or, sorry, at least on a different camera. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go for a test ride in this car. Oh, I got snotty there, I apologise. I think what we'll do is we'll take it for a test drive. At least he's not got that miserable pink thing. What if it is the camera saturation issue and that miserable pink P word thing that he had that time was actually looked appetising in real life? Hello, can I get a good angle? Slightly cheating, but who's going to report me? Why obsessively back here? For those of you that were here in like 2019, etc., just be glad you never watched me play like a... That was the wrong place to have packed in the wrong area. Just be glad you never watched me play a Grand Theft Auto game or a Mafia game or whatever. I would anally park every fucking time. Make your jokes about the anal thing, go on a day. Yeah, FCI was out of control in those games. Every time I parked, I had to be lined up. On that one, you just flat out wrong. On what one? I've never been wrong. Closed, is it? There we go. I don't want to burn out my interior light. On my pink tart. That's a sex pod I enjoy. Sort of. Drove within the law, didn't run over anyone that didn't jump out in front of you yet. Satan was there. He knows how exciting it was, is the word, I think. No, it's not a sex pun, technically, yeah. But still. It made me laugh because of innuendo purposes. Just a child. I am, yeah. Okay. Car. I think, which I never thought I'd say, we can put the bonnet on now. If I can. I've also just accidentally opened something that I wish I hadn't. Oh, I need to put some new oil in it, don't I? I just had a bit of a... My oil filter was loose. Stop turning shit inside the engine compartment. There we go. And then I want you to open. I want you to go up. What are you good for? I think I need for that a 7. Sex jokes are the funniest when you're the only one who hasn't already disregarded it as shit. You seem to be the last man standing, yeah. there's a wiring mess. I need that for later. Pink tart after a day at the beach. Okay. Okay, I feel like I'm the owner of a car. I wonder if I can do a wheel alignment while I'm sat here. You sevens? You are. Got the body on. It chugs like... I hope it doesn't chug like crazy whenever the car's around. If you could deliver it like nobody else could have thought of it, or has never ever seen sex on the telly, then even better. Not you, Fisty. Welcome to the stream, but the car.
Vittujen vittu.
However, it runs. Lovely. So, I wonder if I can do a wheel. A wheel alignment last time was a big spanner, wasn't it? Problem is, we're going to have to eye this in because I don't have a chart for it. Okay, front left does seem to be aiming outwards a little bit. And front right seems to be aiming in. Right, make some guesses. What size is the adjustment thing on this? Where even is it? You? It's you, isn't it? Is it? Yeah, it actually is. Okay, I'm assuming I can't do this with the... Wait, so I need the front to be inwards. So I need to be scrolling up. The wheel is turning, but you just can't see it. As in the wheel. Right, are you a bit straighter? Not really. I'm never going to get this perfect, am I? Unless it is the same as the Satsuma, but I could just... There we go, he's getting straighter. So what this is doing is tightening the steering rod. Is it only Britain that calls these tie rods? Any other country called it? I've got that. This is a tie rod, right? Although that feels like it's a bit... Well, that feels good and straight now, don't it? All you need, Easy Green, is a 10mm spanner. No, 15. I just realised I went for the biggest spanner and then worked backwards and it was correct. So this is inwards and it wants to be out, so let's go down. I wonder if I can give it a test drive. I might put my winter woolies on and go for a test drive in it tomorrow when the sun's up. I've got 20 minutes left. I'm not going far though. But we might give her a maiden voyage. I seems to be moving the steering rack instead of the... Well, that looks... We're nearly there. Does that look straight to you? Well, let me get this. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the straightest, how straight does that look? It is still a bit pigeon-toed, isn't it? I'm falling asleep. Let's knock it out a bit. Okay, scale of 1 to 10. Ooh, that looks bob on. Maybe not. Maybe a couple away. A bit more inwards. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. That's good. Lovely. Okay, I think we've got that sorted. Let's go to sleep, and then let's wake up tomorrow when the sun's up and have a test drive. Point the tyres as far out as possible so they cancel each other out. Yeah. But it's like when you're skiing, right? I think I can just sleep. I'm just going to risk a full sleep.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in bed. Be nice if it was like 7 a.m. when I woke up. Perfect. 8 is even better. Because the sun's rising. Oh, and it's snowing for the maiden voyage. And I don't have to worry about visibility problems from the snow because I don't have a fucking windscreen to obstruct. Lovely. I'll get 2 minutes of snow per stream. Right, let's deal with our alcohol problem by leaning into it. We waddle around like that in real life. Okay, I'm gonna stretch my kidneys a little bit. But it's worth it. Lovely. Good old problem. I should be testing problems, shouldn't I? We should just test every time with just water. Will it start 3 times in a row? Oops, sorry. I realised I was whistling. I was idling while checking something on OBS and realised I was whistling, despite not actually being in line with the song. Do you know what, Auger? We're going to have a real P word. See, this is what it should look like, Auger. Your pictures of P word are rubbish. It should look like this, which is like some kind of awful, like, mince. Smash it. Problem? No. Come on, sunrise. I need more out of you. Okay, are you on charge? You are. So that battery window is at least reliably ready for us. Is there anything else I need to do? I said I was going to put some oil in it, didn't I? Yeah, let's oil him up. So now... It's dark when you got this. So too, I had the thing off now. The bonnet off. Any of these? So that one's empty. Get rid of that. Put it over there with all the other empties. We'll have a fire shot. Lovely. The kind of packaging makes me think it should be a sweet Xmas treat. Red and green, yeah. It's just good old Italy. Is that all the oil I had? You empty as well now. Okay, I've run out of motor oil. That's not good. Did that fill him up? I didn't even see. Speaking of which... Okay, that's still full, so I think we fixed the radiator problem. I wouldn't mind trying to wire up the heater, but I've got no windscreen, so it doesn't matter anyway. I think even if I can get it to drive, I'm going to have to tow it to Alcarion's. Look, there's still all this to fucking wire up. So where would the heater box be? Is it in it? Have I already wired up the heater? Dash switches to, I assume, fuse box? I'm worried that something's bugged because I've not been able to wire anything up in ages. Like turn signal switch, where would that wire to? Because the fuse box just stops responding after a while. Dash harness connector. Okay. Turn signal switch. Light switch. 2. Fuse box. No, because it's going to go fuse box to the dash harness connector, right? Which I think is under here somewhere. There was something.
Jumalauta!
Right, let's stop fucking about with this, because we have a job to do. Confidence that this is going to start. I should close this, shouldn't I? Until it starts. Because I think the heat of the engine is important. Racing skills. So this is the next phase of trying to get the car so I can just drive a lap of the lake. Working out whether or not it's possible to drive 10 metres without something falling off. Okay, chokes out.
Voi vittu.
I should have known when the radio stayed on that there's a little bit of a problem. Fucking another battery died. Right, you're going to be my new saviour. Is it... Oh, fuck, I always forget. It's 8, isn't it? Is it 8? I'm talking like I've had a successful stream. This is, the 3rd battery of the day? More for the dustbin. Then I want positive in first, right? Yep, okay, we've got power because the radio's got off. There might be something wrong with the alternator. Yeah, it's not putting power back into the engine. But it hasn't. I've never had it running for longer than like 2 minutes. Hold your nerve. Hold your nerve. Hold your nerve. When do I stop holding my nerve? It's not happening, is it? I'm going to burn an entire battery behaving like this.
Voi saatana!
No, it's stalled! Come on, please. Right, let the oil warm up. Jesus, you've got to really fucking believe it's gonna start. Alright, just gonna feather the throttle for a bit. Just had to hold. Merca, welcome to the stream. No kidding. Maybe I can't get mine started, yeah. We build up a supply of starters, yeah. Ignition coils, starters, batteries. Right, choke is out. Please idle without stalling. You see it drops really low. I wonder if that's AFR related. Maybe I can take the choke out now, it's warmed up slightly. I can't let it drop below like Is that healthy? Come on, Spike. Let's keep it ticking over. Nice. Right. Do I have the heating working or anything? Okay, if I had a fucking windscreen, I might be able to be warming the thing up right now. But I don't know how I'm ever going to demist these windows. Maybe having the heater on without a windscreen can demist it. Right, we're going to have to back out though. Let me open this. Also, I've been revving the engine in a garage that looking to be still alive. Some fresh air. Okay, maiden voyage. What goes wrong on this maiden voyage? Does something fall off? Does it stall? Do I die? Do I even have a seatbelt? Tell you what, it's not demisting, so we'll have to demist the OG way. It's not that I'm going to worry about letting heat out, is it? Okay, I'm not going fast enough to need it, kitten, it's fine. Alright. Wish me luck. Straight in the pit. Crashed. Maiden Maiden voyage. Without freezing to death.
Vittu.
Quick, into the house. Should have seen that coming really, shouldn't we? Okay, warmed up slightly. What a fucking mess this is. No, don't tip over. Tell you what, I'm strong as fucking knobs in this game. Yeah, is anybody else just not thinking about the prospect of dying? I know that it's well, that's almost as bad as saying the LIG thing, but I don't even think about it anymore. Which is how it's going to get me. Fucking 160 hours in. Right, we got it out. Good. That's what Brian Adams said. Okay, back to where we was before. It actually moves relatively good, especially with the wheel alignment seems to have worked. Where are we driving to? I'm so cold though. Thinking about Monday to Thursday every week at this time. But wondering if you've died. If Jittens died. Okay, I'm actually going to upgrade. We're going to go winter coveralls for this. It's cold there, so we're going to go overboard. So am I warming up with the coveralls on? Yes. Okay, good. Sometimes at night when I get curious if you played off stream. Well, maybe you've got a vested interest. But I think the Jitten life is already impressive. Like, regardless of what happens, like, Jitten's probably done the most, more so than Jerick and Gindrite, I reckon, in, like, exploration and learning. Oh. Alright, I think we're probably safe to maybe drive to... Oh, it's rear-wheel drive, isn't it? Oh my god. It's the Ferndale all over again. Holy shit, okay, I need to swap back to controller for this. Whoa, alright. This is a problem. It's a grippy bitch, but it's a slippy bitch. Alright, let me switch, let me just, am I warm enough? Yeah, let me just plug the controller in. impressive, and to be perfectly frank, I kind of want you to die at this point because of how impressive it is. No. Whatever wheels you have, probably... Yeah, that's true as well. What would it be? Driving controls. It's assigned combined axis. So throttle, brake, steering left, steering right. And that'll do just for now. No, I need to do gears as well. Okay, battery's struggling, I've just noticed. Vehicle controls. So, handbrake, I want as that. Shift up as that. Shift down as that. That should do for now. Right. What's happened to it? Is it slipping? Is that what I'm hearing? Because I'm going uphill. What's it doing? Why is it doing this? Look at the revs. Handbrake's not on, is it? Handbrake's on. Okay, this feels better on controller. It's a bit like the Ferndale, it's completely undrivable on mouse and keyboard, but on the controller it's actually incredibly fun. But Katz is right, I don't think I've got studded tyres, have I? This is so good. So shit. It just wants to go home, have you noticed? You only try and take a dog out for a walk and it flat refuses and turns around and desperately tries to claw its way back home. Okay, I'm stuck in a ditch. This is gonna... Yeah, I need some different tyres. I mean... Given today's stream title... What time is it? Holy shit, it's nearly Marvel's time. I think we can be happy. Maybe you should listen to the dog. Alright, we've got the car built. I need some new tyres. No, they are studded tyres, aren't they? Are they studded tyres? The dog could be turned off with a hammer. Look at the piece of shit thing from the back. Oh, with the moon and everything. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's not beautiful at all, is it? That looks fucking terrible. It's so beautiful. Have you checked them with the roof? I haven't actually. They might be just massively flat. Right. That. What an end to the string. The thing can drive. And it's ticking over nicely. It's running nicely. The heater's working. Alright then. Tomorrow, we pray for a phone call. Cats. Towns. Auntie. Or Siddles. If one of those bitches gives us a ring, I can earn enough money to go to Alcarion's and buy myself a windscreen. It doesn't break. It's got no brakes. Does it have no brakes? Or did I not assign brakes in this? Throttle and brake. Okay, it might not have brakes. That happened to me at work yesterday. The dog wasn't happy about the rain. I was like, my friend, do you not know where we live? Is it raining in the Pacific Northwest? Is it the Manchester of America? Okay, handbrake's on again. Right, thank you all for joining today. Kitten and 6-4 and Auger, congratulations on your armchair racing points. Stubbler, congratulations on your now functioning car. Hey, we're gonna be ice racing ourselves soon. It's time now to start working. It still doesn't break. I don't know why it doesn't break. Have I got some cable come loose or something? It's time now for us to start getting upgrades to go and compete in the ice rally. Shall we maybe a good goal is in the ice rally to just get the car the minimum possible qualification stuff, like the roll cage or whatever, and then compete. And just see where we're at, which is probably nowhere. For now, however, that is going to be it for today. That is our 3 hours. Marbles is coming up now. You were all very lovely suspended your time in this awful place. And for once, I can log out happy. Am I still an alcoholic? Yes. Am I dirt poor? Yes. Have I somehow managed to reapply for unemployment and housing benefits in-game? Yes. And now, we can play the game. We're famous for our constant drizzle. Like Mr. Kid and his wife Sarah Lee. Welcome to the new followers today. Thank you all for joining. I'll see you all tomorrow for more. But now, as we see from the upper left, as Mina won 3 points back to back. Not 3 marbles, but 3 points thanks to a moose marbles yesterday. The Oranges could set a new record and go 4 points clear at the top of the table. Back tomorrow, by the way, for my winter car. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Well, the game's fucking about. I could start doing a lot of the necessary admin, right? In fact, I'm going to. For those that want to play marbles, stick around. We're going to do one race, and you're all welcome to join as long as you're in the Discord, which is linked down below, or with the !! Discord command. And there goes my winter car. Perfect. What a stream. It feels so good. Bear, take your carb off and keep your garage warm. For now, however, I love you all. And smash it. Oranges. Let's capitalise on the good fortune today, shall we? Boys and girls. Okay, August tried to hurry me along, so I'm going to drag my heels. Boys and girls of the Doomhaus Discord. If you are in said Discord and you'd like to take part in today's marbles, then you must simply type the password when I give it. And if your marble... Is this one of them curses again? If your marble wins first, you get the Person of the Century of the Day title. The golden name in Discord, of which there can only be one, which is currently Mina. And you get a point for your total and potential qualification to Eurovision. Cellist and Auntie need more than one. More than the one they have to get above that Eurovision line. Some of you need 2. If you're in the Doomhaus Discord and you'd like to take part, then you must simply type the password, and the password for today is... $37. Go. We've got 6-4 for the greens, Azzy for the oranges, Mindright Good Morning for the oranges, Cats for the greens, for the oranges, Bear for the Qs apparently, Bear for the greens, Auger for the greens, Easy Green for the greens, Satan for the oranges, Alcarion Good Morning for the oranges, Schmitz for the oranges, Ondios for the greens, Fisty for the greens, 12 for the oranges, Gwynblade for the greens, Trim for the greens, Chaz for the greens, Tagslack for the oranges, Polar for the greens, Saggy Dan for the oranges, and Kelly Good Morning, Kelly Good Morning for the greens. No delay, no? Maybe a stupid question, but what does the password mean? We did ice racing today. We went and watched, they do on a Friday, Saturday and Sunday, they do ice racing on the lake. And I can't compete yet, but we went and watched, and people were guessing which cars were going to win. And 37 was the one that won the entire tournament. 21 marbles into the race. The first person to become between was Liverpool. We have 6-4, Azzy, Mindright, Cats, Bear, Auger, Easy Green, Sane, Alcarion, Schmitz, Lundios, Fisty, 12, Gwynblade, Trim, Chaz, Tagslack, Polar, Shaggy Dan, and Kelly. 12 oranges Sorry, 9 oranges and 12 greens. August is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Enemy at the gates is the name of the level. 21 marbles. Enter. Just hailing now. Weather's on shuffle today. Right then, orange is 43 to the green 40. A tight year for once is starting to open a bit in favour of the oranges. I think the greens have been 6 points clear so far this year. Single point marbles today. Golden name in Discord. Person of the century of the day. Come on, oranges, let's have this. We need an anti. Oh, anti's not here. I'm going to say we need an anti-win. 3, 2. Sure, I saw snow when I was making my lunch. Yeah, there's been people reporting snow this week. Hang on, I'm coming back. Lovely. Who's in the lead at the start? 3 oranges in the lead, 4 oranges in the lead, 5 oranges in the lead. This is the way. Cats does get a bit of an overtake at the back. Oh, fucking hell, I got stuck in this bullshit. Man, that made me feel so ill. Oh, I got motion sickness there. Right, Augur and Kelly are the most advanced greens as we speak. Mindrake goes for a bit of extra speed on that early jump and he manages it. Kitten's following in behind. Cat's got a speed boost that's going to serve him well. Cat's now in second. Mindrake, hold on, don't fall off the level. Nice. Mindrake survives and Cats has gone. Kitten survives. Schmidt survives. Gwynblade's chasing though at speed. 6-4, Augur all here. Polar, it's not looking good. Easy Green dead. Bear dead. Chaz dead. Fisty dead. The greens are dropping like flies. Mindrake still holds on to this lead. Kitten's in second. Lundios goes for a skip to try and gain himself some advantage. It doesn't work. Come on, Kitten. Mindrake needs to go run through the spinner. That might drag him back in. Come on, you three, because the green will get a good run if you two don't, as we see. Kelly, for the greens, takes first place. Not won yet. Mindrake is approaching to try and rescue his victory. The greens are hitting all green lights. Can Kelly have an accident big enough to stop? Terrible. Polar now top 10. Mindrake struggles. Orange is in the lead for the whole thing, but one spinner stops 3 oranges and lets 1 green through. Shit. Kelly is your person of the century today. Top 10, but I can't see myself, says Polar, and dies as he said it. Kelly, I should say, though, congratulations. Shrieks the green gap down to 2. Mina, the crowd is off. Kelly, crowd is on. And just like that, damn you, Kelly Green, Kelly G. Just like that, the greens have managed to reduce the gap. Just go like this, like this, like this, and like this. Green 41 to orange 43. And that is Kelly's 5th point. Kelly ties Mina in second. Augur's got 2 people sniffing up his bumhole for this 2nd place spot. I'm going to go like this, this. I'm going to go like this, and this. Enjoy the best of it if you haven't seen it already. You've been my foe since elementary. Did you go to school with somebody called Kelly? You imagine if it's the same person. Been lurking and sleeping because I worked nights last night and wasn't going to play, but then last minute decided I would. And look at that, 2nd in the league. There's the link to the best of February for those that haven't seen it. Enjoy your evenings, everybody. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for the bits, the hosts, the raids, and all of the generosity as always. Mostly, thank you for sitting in here and talking shit. This, I can finally report, is a good stream. Car is running. It's driving relatively smoothly. It doesn't brake for some reason, which is something I'm going to have to work on. But for now, I'm happy with that. I can sleep easy. Tonight, currently live is... Tell you what. We're all off to go raid Chaz. Everybody, if you haven't, go spam the follow button on Chaz. Go tell him he's beautiful. Go tell him he stinks. It's Chaz, you know how this works. I'm getting out of here though, you're all lovely. Thank you all, enjoy Chaz. Give him a follow if you haven't, but for now, thank you all. Easy Green, Kelly, Mindrake, Cole at 6-4, Fisty, Augur, Bear, Mindrake, Shaggy, Dan, and everybody else that's been here today. Goodbye, farewell, and the final word is... Don't look at me like that, Shaggy. No.